Hello, and welcome to Select 10. This video selection will cover the best and most recent web series released on Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV+, Max, Hulu, and other platforms that attracted fans all over the world in January and February 2024. These 10 features redefine glory in telling stories, engaging audiences with thrilling crime mysteries, touching dramas, action, new sci-fi stories, and memorable performances. So, let's take a look at 10 new 2024 web series that deserve your time and attention. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Zorro. It is an action-adventure series created by Carlos Portela. The series takes place in 1834 and features Diego de la Vega, a young proprietor with an ulterior motive who also goes by Zorro, a hooded crusader who protects California's people in need. The narrative unfolds as he grows more focused on uncovering his father's killer and takes on the persona of Zorro, while he also stands up to the mayor, the town's evil ruler and member of a shadowy group, as he discovers secrets about his family that alter the course of his life permanently. The series offers the Native American side of Zorro's mythology, with Diego de la Vega investigating the death of his dad and becoming the new Zorro, entrusted with demonstrating his importance and defending the town's residents. The series has brilliant cinematography, top-notch acting, and a memorable theme song that sticks in your head till the very end of the series. In addition to a strong superhero element, the plot appeals to a wide range of fans with its corny humor, romance via love triangles, and massive action. Number 9. Wild Cards. It is a police procedural crime comedy drama series created by Michael Conives. The main character of the story is a downgraded water police officer, Cole Ellis, who detains fugitive con artist Max Mitchell. While in detention and locked at the station, she assists him in solving a different crime, creating a new situation where the two are given a chance at salvation. Max can remain outside the prison, and Ellis gets to keep his investigator badge. But for this, all they have to do is team up, figure out how to work well together, and use their particular abilities to resolve the cases. The chemistry between the protagonists drives the plot, and it succeeds in keeping the audience interested without depending on a quick romantic connection. So far, there have been 5 episodes. Every episode keeps a steady pace and refrains from attempting a more intense format in an effort to succeed. Based on these 5 episodes, the story has so far not succeeded in creating an interesting story, and it's most definitely not a serious police drama, which we are generally used to. However, if you like to see a quirky police drama with a dash of romance and humor, this one might be interesting for you. Number 8. One Day. It is a 2024 romance drama series based on the 2009 book of the same name by David Nichols. The narrative centers on Emma Morley and Dexter Mayhew, who unexpectedly cross paths on the evening of their graduation and split up the next day. After this, Dexter and Emma detached from each other's lives, navigating work obstacles, social connections, and other issues, but they were unwilling to simply let go of the unique factor that captured their hearts on their first evening. The show chronicles Emma and Dexter Mayhew's lives over a 20-year period, returning to them on July 15th of every year as they deal with arguments and disagreements, dreams and lost chances, happiness and sorrow. The story concludes with a moving conclusion that compels Emma and Dexter to face their genuine sentiments and the decisions they've taken over many years. Overall, the show offers a touching examination of romance, friendship, and the flow of time, elegantly portraying the complexity and problems of human connection. Though it is predictable, it is extremely enjoyable. Number 7. A Killer Paradox. It is a crime thriller drama series based on the naver webtoon of the same name by Kamabi. The main story focuses on Lee Tang, a regular college student who, during his part-time employment at a fast food shop, accidentally murders an angry, drunken man during a quarrel. After this occurrence, Tang feels guilty, but learns that his victim was an infamous serial killer, which causes him to think that he possesses a unique talent for identifying evildoers who need to perish. Soon, Lee Tang transforms into a serial killer who exacts revenge on those who have carried out terrible crimes in the past. The plot investigates the dilemma of whether Tang is pursuing justice or dodging it, while a cunning investigator pursues him constantly. Unlike many serial killer dramas, this one tries to offer viewers an unusual perspective on the genre by delving deeply into the minds of murderers and the quest for justice through a powerful and well-written story. The series focuses on several people and narratives while keeping a feel of continuity and pace that keep audiences wondering from the beginning to the very end, even though it does not go into great detail about the forensic element. All things considered, it's an outstanding crime thriller with a nail-biting plot. Number 6. Halo. Although the first season failed to capture the attention of both true sci-fi lovers and game enthusiasts, the second season did improve in a big way. The core plot of Season 2 concentrates around a fight involving the UNSC's superior Spartan troops and the alien race Covenant for the planet Reach, a human settlement world that is widely regarded as Earth's ultimate line of protection. This season's primary plotlines will center on the fall of Reach and the unraveling of the Halo ring. Season 2 occurs 6 months after the initial season's pivotal battle on Roscotsket, in which the Master Chief suffered terrible injuries and the UNSC withdrew Cortana from his mind. The first episode of Season 2 opens with Master Chief and his squad of Spartans attempting to rescue a human town on the planet Sanctuary, while the Covenant approaches and is about to destroy the entire planet. While John thinks Covenant is preparing to do something greater and training its warriors, Ackerson, who is now Dr. Catherine Halsey's substitute, ignores John's intuition and casts doubt on his dependability in combat. The second episode covers Halsey's investigation into her kidnapper, Quan's struggle in the rubble, and Master Chief's search for lost Spartans. The first 2 episodes of Halo Season 2 have fantastic action, more high-stakes scenarios, and a lingering suspense that the previous season lacked. They also flawlessly set up the approaching fall of Reach. Although it's still far from perfect, the action, suspense, and performances lift this season in really thrilling ways and make us excited for the remaining episodes. Number 5. Hazbin Hotel. It is an adult animated dark comedy series created by Vivienne Medrano. The show centers on Charlie Morningstar, the daughter of Lucifer, and the Princess of Hell, who is searching for a means, through her Hazbin Hotel, to allow people who sin to be redeemed and admitted into heaven as a solution to heaven's yearly extermination of lost souls because of hell's overcrowding. While the majority of hell disapproves of her desire, a mighty being known as the Radio Demon comes out to help Charlie in her aspirations, and they jointly try to make her insane wish come true. Even though the show isn't particularly hilarious of all times, it does a fantastic job of holding our attention throughout each episode, thanks to its endearingly complex characters, ridiculously catchy soundtrack, and carefully planned world building, all of which contribute to the effective execution of the series. The show surpasses expectations thanks to its outstanding ensemble cast and soundtrack, which span a variety of genres and showcase an odd yet hilarious tale with a strong dose of dark humor. Number 4. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It is a spy comedy drama series created by Francesca Sloan and Donald Glover. The narrative follows 2 random individuals who, under the assumed identities of married residents of New York, John and Jane Smith, decide to work as agents for an unidentified corporation. The show was inspired by the same-titled 1996 television series and 2005 film. Each episode tests the couple's espionage abilities as they undertake new assignments every time and must rely on one another to outwit and outrun unforeseen foes while they are forced to deal with their genuine feelings for one another, as well as thrilling new mission sequences, clever conversation, and fierce action. Overall, the show is a must-watch for fans of both action and romance, given that it successfully presents an engaging and enjoyable action comedy that blends outstanding action scenes with clever humor and outstanding performances from its stars. Number 3. Death and Other Details. It is a mystery drama series created by Mike Weiss and Heidi Cole McAdams. The story centers on Imogen, a young lady who harbors anger towards investigator Rufus Gotesworth for failing to do enough to apprehend her mother's murderer. The story starts when Imogen travels on a renovated Mediterranean cruise vessel and finds herself at the epicenter of an investigation into a murder that occurred on the ship. She is forced to team up with Detective Rufus Gotesworth to find the killer, while also learning about the truth about her mother's death. The plot develops like most murder investigations do. We are exposed to a variety of individuals with terrible secrets and hidden motives, and it clearly shares artistic and tonal similarities with the popular movie, Knives Out, but it lacks the deep plot twists that captivate viewers of other murder mystery stories. But overall, the plot manages to build an engaging murder investigation that is elevated more by endearing characters and outstanding set aesthetics. Number 2. Masters of the Air. It is a 2024 war drama miniseries created by John Scheiben and John Orloff. The series tells the narrative of the 100th Bomb Unit during World War II. With John Bucky Egan and Gail Buck Cleven leading the group, they set out on perilous missions to strike targets within the territories occupied by Germany. It concentrates on members of the team and their individual and collective struggles, both on the ground and in the sky. The narrative explores their training, friendship, and terrifying encounters as each episode gives detailed accounts of the intense air combat, the difficulties encountered when traversing hostile airspace, and the catastrophic effects of airstrikes on both sides of the conflict. The show falls short of the expectations set by Band of Brothers in the Pacific, but it's not average either, and with only 4 episodes released thus far, it could match or might surpass them if further episodes prove to be even better. Thus far, the show has done a wonderful job of shedding attention on the boys' gallantry, hardships, and vital role in the air battle, which created a lasting impact on the pages of military history. The show also features a good number of thrilling action scenes and breathtaking aerial combat scenes that will astound you. Number 1. Tokyo Vice. It is a crime drama series created by J.T. Rogers. I'm presuming that a lot of viewers may not have seen or heard of this one. I'll start by going over the first season's spoiler-free plot. The series takes place in 1999 and follows the journey of American reporter Jake Adelstein, who moves to Tokyo and ends up being the very first foreign reporter. He starts to work for an experienced investigator in the Vice team, where he begins to investigate the hazardous universe of the Japanese Yakuza, while delving into the complexities of Japanese life, society, and the justice system, while managing the risky surroundings of investigative journalism. The show provides a gritty picture of Tokyo's underworld and crafts a gripping narrative that blends aspects of investigative journalism and crime drama. The second season premiered on February 8, 2024, and has 2 episodes so far. The first episode opens with a cliffhanger from season 1 and introduces us to some exciting new characters and storylines. The first 2 episodes cover Jake getting a video to expose the vice minister, Shigematsu, while Samantha gets ready for the opening of his new club. There is more, but it will function as spoilers for those who have seen season 1. Season 2 remains a solid, blood-soaked story with crisp writing that meets the standards set by the first season in every manner. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.